What's going on, everyone? Bear here from SteelSeries, and at the tail end of last year, we released the Apex Pro TKL 2023 edition. And since it's released, we've had people reach out to us about taking a closer look at the device, so that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do an unboxing and then go over some of the key features for that keyboard. Now, the 2023 edition is going to come in two different versions. We have the wired and wireless. I have the wireless one here, but if you're looking into the wired version, almost everything I'm going to go over is going to apply for both. There's only two minor differences, and I'll point those out as we get to them. So out of the box, you're going to have your keyboard, your product manual, a braided detachable USB-C cable, a magnetic wrist rest, and a keycap puller. If you have the wireless version, you're also going to receive a USB-C dongle and adapter. So here's where the first difference between the models is going to be. For the keycap puller, if you have the wireless version, it's going to come in the same box as a dongle and the adapter. And if you have the wired version, it's going to be housed under the keyboard itself under this rubber flap. Alright, now taking a closer look at the keyboard itself, we have double shot PBT keycaps, a Series 5000 aluminum top plate, and per key RGB illumination. As well, there's a smart OLED display with dedicated multimedia controls. Now at the top, you'll have your USB-C port for your braided USB-C cable, and this is where the second difference between the models is. If you have the wireless version, you're also going to have this switch with both 2.4 wireless and Bluetooth. And on the back, we have two different levels of adjustable legs. And again, if you have the wired version, this is where your housing for the keycap puller is going to be. Now getting into the specific specs of the keyboard, both models have our new Omnipoint 2.0 adjustable switches on the 60% section of the keyboard. This will allow you to adjust your actuation distance from 0.2 to 3.8 millimeters. As well, you'll be able to take advantage of our 2-in-1 actuation, which allows you to map two different actuations to a single key for faster game response. For example, you'll be able to half press a key to walk and then full press it to run, and as you lift that key back up to a half press, your character will start walking again. Alright, moving over to the media controls in the OLED menu, you have this volume wheel, which by default is used to adjust the system volume, and you can press down on the wheel to mute and unmute. And under your volume wheel, you have your media button. If you're listening to music, you can click once to play or pause, click twice to skip to the next track, or click it 3 times to replay or jump to the previous track. Now if you hold down the media button for 3 seconds, this is going to bring up your OLED menu, which will allow you to navigate and access the settings for illumination, macros, actuation, and as well, profiles and display. And you'll use the volume wheel to scroll between the different settings. You can click the volume wheel to select, and then click the media button to go back. So a couple things to take note of. First, for illumination, this is going to allow you to adjust the brightness of your RGB. And then for actuation, this is going to set each Omnipoint 2.0 switch at the same setting. So in order to adjust by key illumination or actuation, you're going to need to do that from the GG software, which you can download for free from our website, steelseries.com/GG. Alright, with that, there's a final few things I'd like to go over if you're leaning towards the wireless version or already have it. First being the battery life. On default settings, you'll get about 35 to 40 hours of non-stop use, and a full charge will take about 5 to 6 hours. As well, there's adjustability for power saving modes. So from the OLED menu, you're able to adjust the sleep timer to help conserve your battery, but you'll have more adjustability within the GG app. And finally, you have the ability to set up 3 different Bluetooth connections with your keyboard. This way you're able to seamlessly swap between devices without having to repair each time you want to use a different one. So in order to access the different save profiles, press and hold the SteelSeries key plus enter, and then tap the 1, 2, or 3 number keys to swap between them. You can also hold the 1, 2, or 3 keys in order to forget a saved Bluetooth device. Alright, we hope you guys enjoyed that quick look into the Apex Pro TKL 2023 edition. If you have any additional questions, feel free to check out our FAQ page or our blog post from our website. Happy gaming and for glory.